The urban stealth camper van, man. You know it makes sense. The conspiracy free zone.
Hello. Yes, I'm fully aware of the beard situation. It's funny because the more I stay in this van, the more I look like I stay in this van. Well, it is, I'm being lazy. I've literally done non-stop painting, but you know, that's another. I think I probably got some acrylic in my beard. That's not grey, that's titanium white. Right, anyway, video today is going to be about, now I'm not trying to make a political speech. Oh, before all that, anyway, if you're new to this channel, hello, bonjour, subscribe and like and do the okie dokie. It's a bit too hot. See, none of this modern technology in my van. You know, who needs them mod cons? I've got windy windows. Old school. Yes, so today's video is going to be about social acceptance in by living an alternative lifestyle. That's it. Not that I want to make a political speech or anything like that or get on my soapbox, but up on this high road, not the low road, the high road, up on the high road, there's more charity shops than there is shops, basically. That's the only thing that's doing well. And I go in there, I like to have a little bit of a nosy about, but I buy frames and stuff like that. Bloody loads of frames I've got, but I what's the word? What is the word I'm looking for? Not reclaim. I don't know. That come to me. Someone will put it in the comments. No doubt. Renew, whatever. Salvage, maybe. Yeah, I refashion these frames where they're a bit beaten up. I rub them down, sandpaper, and you know, and make a new frame, and then put my artwork inside it, so it just shows it off a little bit. Anyway, so I'm walking. I bought 3 frames. One's massive, and it's proper 70s. This picture inside it is like a Persian woman, but you can imagine all very brown and like purples, and you know, that 70s look. And I'm just walking along, you know, minding my own business with this massive frame and 2 in a bag, and yeah, bit of a iffy beard, and I would show you, but I've got shorts on as well. I don't care. But yeah, and then pulling up to my, like, coming back and opening my door, and I've got a bed there and these wacky frames, but are just about the same size as the van. You get some funny looks. So the moral of this video is, the purpose of this video rather, would be, I would say, 5 things I hate about living this lifestyle. Right, number 1 would be social acceptance, and that's probably my imagination, because I think people are probably more accepting that. It's my own embarrassment, really. You know, trying to meet, so before I can say, if I was to meet a woman or something, you know, where do you live? It's not a good look, is it? You know, I live in a beaten up old van. Yeah, see you later. Number 2 would be number 2s. See how I roll. Would be number 2s. It's toilet situations. Always been a bugbear of mine, especially with all the lockdown, everything being closed, in it. So I was literally touching cloth in some places. But after, you know, I've come to terms with that. Shower situations I'm alright with. I can have a shower in the van or in the studio. God, it's hot, isn't it? Hot but windy. Number 3 would be the cooking facilities. That's a bit of a pain, because I tend to eat rubbish, really, like convenience foods. You know, like I'll get a meal deal sandwich and stuff like that, and just crap, you know, or just like boiled eggs and stuff like that. You know, quickly, one pan. You know, everything is in one pan. Yeah, cooking situation. The 4th would be space, even though I don't really suffer from the space, you know, like the back, because I quite like it. It's quite bijou. Yeah, I obviously not so much the space to be able to stand up, because when I've got a nice fresh pair of undercrackers, trying to put them on, or put anything on really, in the back of the van is like a fat man's game of Twister. It is a bit hit and miss. Yeah, it is a bit hit and miss, you know. And trying to stay stealthy when you're doing the Twister when you're trying to put your undercrackers on is a bit frustrating. So what was that, 4, 5? I would say a negative. I suppose park ups. That's always a worry, but that can be a worry. Where to park up and stuff. But once you've sussed it out a few times and you've stayed there a few times and you know it's alright, you usually have a good night's sleep. But usually the first time is because I don't go to campsites. I don't think I've ever been to a campsite in my life. I mean, I park literally on the street, and it's usually in a neighbourhood, because I parked in industrial estates and they're good, very good. I don't mind an industrial estate where it's busy with, you know, like, because they're empty, aren't they? So you get the lorry drivers will park there. I love them. I feel that's the best place to park. But when it's just a lonesome bleeding industrial estate and you're the only car there, or van, is a bit iffy. But yeah, park ups can be a bit. I've got, wherever I go, I've got a set of park ups. Unless I go out of an area, I've had a few surprises. I do apologise for my incompetence. It would help if I charged the battery before making a video, but alas, I didn't, and the battery died on me. But yeah, I'm just in a car park still. It's your box standard car park. Nothing exciting, nothing to be seen here. It's a bit of a odd statement to make about, you know, can you get an exciting car park? Yeah, you can. There's a few car parks that I don't mind parking in, because now hear me out, well, I haven't lost the plot, just because of the sheer entertainment value. I'm a bit of a people watcher. Sometimes, you know, you're in the van quite a bit, so instead of sitting in the back, you're in the front with a cup of tea. And certain car parks, you get lunatics in. you do. That's not to be to upset anybody, but like I said, I'm a people watcher, and certain car parks, you get some bizarre people in, and a lot of people talk to themselves these days. I don't know what that's about. Having a white old white old natter to themselves, and a bit of an argument sometimes, and you think, what the fuck is that about? But yeah, they're proper conversations, like full-blown conversations. But each to their own. We're all diverse, aren't we? So yeah, but you do get some strange people. But they, you know, people looking at me might think I'm a fucking lunatic anyway. So never mind. Yeah, box standard car park. But why I'm still here is I paid 90p to stay for 3 hours, and I've only been an hour and a half. It's all about cost cutting and saving money. Plus, I'm right in the sun as well, which is charging me batteries. Also, see how I'm looping on here? Look, very pro at this leading on segments. I wanted to say about I'm charging my phone. Right, we've all seen one of these battery packs, right? Let me just engage glasses for a minute. Right, it's 26,800 milliamps, and it's quite weighty. I reckon they put a bit of lead in there, because I can't believe that's all battery, because I didn't pay that much for it. But it's quite weighty. But why I'm sort of talking about a battery pack, they're bloody needed, right? So you can charge. It's just convenient, right? But why I'm talking about this battery pack is because it's got a solar panel on the front, right? So I thought, okay, I can charge it up normally by the USB plug, and you can charge it up then, right? But you can also leave it in the sun, right? It'd probably take an eternity to charge it from flat by the sun, but you know, 'cause it's only a small panel. But on the back of it, in very, very small print, it says do not leave in direct sunlight. Oh, who thought that would be a good idea to make a solar panelled battery pack, which in all intents and purposes you have to leave in direct sunlight to get a charge, and it says do not leave in direct sunlight. I think I would be sacking the guy, the chief executive of the marketing department, on that one. Yeah, swear to God. But never mind. What am I going to do today? I've got loads. I've got pictures. I've got to take all these pictures out of frames and mop down the frames and that. And I'm actually, while I'm here as well, I'm going to always put my artwork right at the end of the video, because I know, like, people, it's like Marmite, you know, you like a bit of art, or you think it's a load of crap. And if I put it at the beginning, I think not that I'm entertaining or anything, but I think if I put my artwork at the front, people would just go sort of. And so I'll try and put a bit of artwork on each video now. Yeah, why not? It sets me apart from all the vast amount of other van lifers out there, and one likes to be special in this world. God, I talk a lot of cobblers. Right, so yeah, I'll probably put a bit of art. Well, I will put a bit of art after I've stopped waffling. So have a lovely weekend, and I'll still in the car park. It's a nice cool breeze through that door, actually, so that ain't too bad. I can't even move in here. It's the massive picture frame that I need to sort out. It's huge. So yeah, can't move at all. Please excuse the knobbly knees. Yeah. Happy days. I can relax now. Cup of tea is ready and willing. Oh yeah, I didn't show you. I've got some bargains from the charity shop. These two, well, 3 pillars actually. These 2 big ones, they were what were they? £1.50 each. I got these 2. No marks on them at all. Superb now. Massive things. They were meant to be £1.50 each. I got 2 for £2, and I got this. Happy campers. I got £1, I think, something like that. But yeah, right, enough dilly-dallying. Right, I'll show you my picture. Right, this one is that's my curtains for the minute. Just let me waffle on for a sec. Right, this one is called Be Needed, and yeah, I quite like this one. It's quite nice. Yeah, I hope you like it. Be Needed. And see if I can get a different angle of it. And it's all obviously hand painted. Oops, without going out of focus. It's on canvas. Yeah, and that was done without looking at pictures. This is what it's not a true representation of a bee, but it's bloody close. Because I just done that out of memory, believe it or not. Someone's going to say, some smart Alex, and say, oh, bloody, would you do that? Yeah. Yes, it's probably not a true representation, but I quite like it. I just love the backgrounds. I always do the backgrounds first, obviously, and then whatever comes into my head, I put on the top, and I think it works well. Well, I think it does anyway. I just think it's one of them pictures you lose yourself in. Oh, am I talking cobblers? But I love all these sort of swirls, and the bee's pretty nice. I've even done a bit of pollen on him. So that is Be Needed. Alright, I just thought I'd share that one with you. Have a lovely weekend. Ta-ra.